I'm going to show you the entrance where I came in. This is not even funny. It's really kind of sad. There's a lot of people here. It's closing on the 16th. This store is closing on the 16th. This store is massive. It's got 3 floors, and on the top they have Mariposa, just a great lunch restaurant, eatery, even in the evening. So many times I've been up there with great company. I'm standing where the Guerlain counter, the last Guerlain counter was, not a couple of months ago. Remember the lady I was talking to, and what did I buy? The Shalimar right here. Right here, I bought the Shalimar. Then they had the arts and materials right in that nook. That nook, what you're looking at. Um, so it's closing the 16th, which is in 2 weeks. I'll bring it over there by the Dior, where I first ever looked at the Dior Privé, right in that corner, and they had every one in 2016. No one's going to stop me doing this. So here's the coffee shop that was popular, and have a coffee or a piece of cake. Hi, everybody. So I didn't think, I kind of expected like a full store, but they're cleaning house. There's a coffee shop, great place to, just sit with someone, meet somebody. They valet the cars here, and all the cars out here valeted by this guy are pretty hot cars. So this is not funny. So the perfume used to be like right in this whole floor. It's like one of the best malls in the world. So this used to be the girl on counter, the makeup and the scents right here. I did the lives from here. And then there's the Tom Ford, that's where I'm headed. And it says beauty is not included in the store sales. It never is. Moose Duchamp, the Erms, seen better days here. This is where Aventus was, and all like the designers, the Cartier, um, the Carvin, the stuff like 10 years ago. There's shoes over there, right? So, and that was their trademark, those swans. Was it swans? But up there was the restaurant, and they're closed in 2 days or 3 days. This is Neiman Marcus at the Ala Moana Center. It's gone for good. They still have Tom Ford there. I'll show you what they still have. This was the original Girl On counter where the suitcase lady would come every year or 2 years. This is where I smelled Cuir Beluga, Angelique Noir, and Tonka Imperial for the first time in those big brown boxes. I remember it. This was a legitimate Guerlain counter. And then my introduction to my journey. Was here in this corner at the Dior counter. Tiziano Terenzi, that's new. But right here, right where that Miss Dior sign is where the Privés, right on this counter is where the Privés were lined up. It's still here. Uris Behan, this is when La Collia Noir was just introduced in 2016. And I would have gotten it. It's crap like this. It's taken over. Excuse me. Mustasabla. Aisha. Miss Meek, nice to see you here. This was MFK. There's the outside of the mall. So let's go. There's no point in asking anyone. They got a bunch still left here, so I'll show you more. Oh, what's that candle? Sarah Thomas, welcome. Anybody else I missed? Excuse me, I'm just walking around showing you the skeleton. If you guys remember the Tom Ford reps, they stood out, right? They had heavy makeup on, dark mascara, eyeshadow or whatever. So there's some stuff. Bro, do they have BobbyDior? Yeah, they have Costa Azura. I don't like Costa Azura. So let's see if they have Tuscan leather. There it is. I've never even heard of that one, electric cherry. I've never heard of that one. So there's what I would like to buy right now. If I can just talk to somebody. I'm gonna spray this on the hand that's holding my phone. It's practically dry. It's almost dry. It's a bit dry, mate, but I can smell it. It smells great, and I smell the drug note in there right off the bat. Unmistakable. So check this out. They have more on the side here. Hello, Dark Wonka. What's up, Spence? Deshaun, Pat Lester. Welcome. Hi. Yeah, I'm interested in some of these Tom Fords before they leave, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm looking for a Tuscan leather in 100 mil, but it's not on sale, right? And there it is, right there.
Yeah, nothing sell.
How come? How come?
I'm sorry, I cannot.
Really?
Yeah, explain.
What are you guys gonna do with them? Send them back?
So we all send it back, and we almost like everything.
All right, give me a price on this.
Sure.
What's this electric cherry cherry smoke? You're kidding me. Huh. Okay. Look at this. These are big bottles. Yeah. Yeah. Just pisses you off. Look at that right in front of my face. I'm getting La Yucawam very soon on Tuesday. So I'm definitely going to try to get a small decant of this if the Manitoba Mama still has some, and she might want to sell me like some mils. I can't tell you who the Manitoba Mama is. It's a secret. But I want to be fun to compare it to the La Yucawam that I'm going to get. And I love La Yucawam. I got a nice decant from Jonathan like 2 years ago. He said, anything you want, Bob. What else do you want? What else do you want? I go, I'll take some of that La Yucawam, a Rasasi clone. And he had a lot. And he goes, okay. And I just wore it. I loved it. I loved it. I'm in my Tom Ford phase now after 10 years. So you know, excuse me to myself. That's how it goes. I had my face in the Dior Privés and the Chanel's and then the Guerlains. It takes me years. Is that worth it? It's 100 mil for close to $500. This place is sad. So, welcome everybody. Hello, Walter. Walter from Iowa. Hello. Hello, Dark Wonka. Dark Wonka. This is right up your alley. Right up your alley. EDP, what's up? Please don't phone. Curtis. Mr. Junior, hello. Pat Lester. My Willie Nelson pal. Baboosh. G'day, mate. Now watch it from the beginning if you want to see the what I'm doing here. This place is closing on the 16th. What time is it? What time is it? It's fragrance time. That's what it is. Curtis Jr., hello. So, oh, here's some more late ones. I can just tell by the names, right, that they're the latecomers. Erotic Fig. And like I said, I don't even know what those are. So, son of a gun. This was a good counter here. 10 years ago, right where I'm pointing, is where, right here, they had the huge counter with the biggest decanters they had, right? Like 400 mil or whatever, 200 mil or 500 mil. And the guy, the expert TF guy, and the girl, they would pipette the stuff out, but like 3 mil at a time and give out samples. I never was into this. This stuff was just coming out when I started. I don't like Neroli. Yeah, that. I don't like it. Brobo Fragrance. Keep your nose out of my fast food habits. If I want to die, leave me in peace. All right. I had Taco Bell, but leave me in my Burger King peace right now. You go get a cheeseburger. You go pay $25 for one of them artisan cheeseburgers. I don't want that. I mean, look at all this Look at all this. Look at those things. All that tobacco, Tuscan leather, and they're just gonna send it back. In this store, I was talking to a lady behind me 10 years ago, and she gave me the La Nuit de l'Homme testers that were OG almost and different from the ones they were selling. She gave them to me, just like the manager at Nordstrom's. We can't sell these, but I'll give them to you. So I'm kind of really interested in these. Oh, that's body. It's body wash. I'm sorry. Candles and body wash. But here's the money. So that's the gist of it. And that's where the Amouage was. And they had Amouage, right, for the last year and a half or whatever, but they never brought in that Royal Tobacco. They never brought in Royal Tobacco. So I'm not going to smell it. But I'm not into Amouage. I honestly thought it was going to be a full store. The Outlands I tried like a month or 2 months ago, and they had it, but the tester was dry, bone dry, but I still smelled the cap, so I got to smell a little bit what it smells like. I couldn't spray it, so. But it's, I don't know. I thank Carl Cheeseburger Cool Water Anderson because he likes Outlands, but I'm not in. There's something to be said with all the amber woods. That's all you smell on girls and guys as they walk past you. And it's full of amber woods. It's just a really distinctive base that you catch. But it's not worse than a Parfums de Marly counter like in Bloomingdale's last week. I could smell Parfums de Marly even before I turned the corner. And when I turned the corner, there it was, a whole shitload of Parfums de Marly. So I'm gonna end it here, where I started 10 years ago in 1 month. Exactly. What was that? It was like March or February 2016. It was right here. Bunch of frag asses. Saks Fifth Avenue Group. That's who's to blame. That's who's to blame. Did you go on a dinner date with a girl wearing Delina? I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. You wouldn't have to eat dessert. You just smell it. Yeah, that's where it all began. And there truly was a girl on suitcase lady coming. So I'm gonna walk out here. I'll probably lose the signal. So what's up, Perone? What's up, Perone? Probo. That's it. I don't know what you know. I read there was a local stupid TV station about the closing, and they quoted some Yahoo kid, or he's not a kid. He works for Neiman's now in the HR department. He said this was the first place I ever came to buy a cologne. A long time ago, I walked through here and I bought a cologne, and it was always special to me. And then I ended up getting a job here. So, Boos. Good to see you, Boos. Wait, what time is it? What time is it? It's fucking fragrance time. So, I've been coming to this mall before I lived here. When I was a child, my dad took us from New York, or even before when we transferred from Japan to New York, we'd stop over in Hawaii for vacation or a stopover. And my dad fell in love with Hawaii, and we were lucky enough to. My dad would take us to Hawaii, Grand Canyon, Las Vegas. And it's ironic. My mother lives here. She never moved back to Japan after my dad divorced her. My dad passed away. He never got to live in Hawaii. And my mom lives here now, and I live here. So I think he'd be happy about that. Now, wait a minute. Dark Wonka. So this is it. 3 levels. This is the second level, and you all know about malls. When you're on the premium level, you shouldn't see stores going away, but they're all going. Yeah, maybe I'll keep this video up for austerity's sake. Those girls want to smell me. I'm wearing Timbuktu. They've never even smelled something so good. They're probably wearing something like Why Yourself or something like Bilbo wears. Bilbo wears like myself. But just right out here are the Chanels. That's it. Yeah. So what are they gonna fill the space with? These tens of thousands of square feet of Neiman's.